The more extreme your attacks, the more extreme your anointing. Think about Paul, all that he went through. He was whipped 39 lashes, 3 different times. He was stoned. He was shipwrecked multiple times, left for dead. And yet he overcame, and he wrote most of the New Testament. Think about Joseph in the Old Testament. He was hated on by his jealous brothers, sold into slavery into Egypt, persevered through all that, overcame all that, was being blessed by Potiphar in his home until Potiphar's wife lusted after him, wanted to have sex with him, and so he took off from her. He did what was right, and then he was thrown in prison because she lied about him. So 3.5 years. Can you imagine being in prison for something that you never did, that you did exactly what the Lord would want, what Jesus would want in your life? So there's many of us who have been persecuted, who have had to overcome horrible attacks, horrible lies from people. And yet, as you persevere, then guess what? You become anointed by the Lord to help other people overcome the very same thing that you had to battle, because you can encourage them. You've walked in their shoes. So there's so many people hurting and wounded from the things that they have had to go through in their lives, and you can speak to them. You can help them to choose to forgive. You know, it says when we forgive, then we are forgiven. And if we don't forgive others, then the Lord will not forgive us. Matthew 6, chapter 6, verses 14 through 15. Also Matthew chapter 18, 21 through 35. So we need to forgive everyone from our hearts to get healed. We don't have to go to the person that hurt and abused us. We can do that in the, forgiving in our home, in our apartment, in our car. But to truly choose to forgive, give all those hurts and wounds to the Lord, and ask Him to heal you, and then take authority, command any demonic spirits to be gone. And then you're anointed for the very same thing that you've had to go through, that you were hurt and wounded by. You can help out those who have been hurt by their moms or their dads. You can help those who have been hurt in relationships, those who have been hurt in marriages. So many people have been hurt in marriages, and then they end up hurting their own children. So it's important to recognize and understand that all those attacks that the enemy did through other people can be turned around and used for your good and for others. And the anointing that the Lord puts upon your life will be extremely strong because you've got experience with it. You've overcome it as well. All right, so I have a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons. It's helping thousands of people around the world to get healed from their wounds and to change and to become overcomers. That book is available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible. It's also available now in Spanish. You can also request a personal session of healing and deliverance with me by simply going out to my website, restored2tofreedom.com. Click on Contact Me and submit the form. Or you can call 317-459-7091. Thanks.